Hi, welcome to Becoming Sambani. My name is Russell. This is a quick commentary video on Sarkodie's recent interview with Angela Yee on her podcast, The Way Up with Angela Yee. First of all, I would like to start by saying Sarkodie was super calm. I love how calm he was. And it was not just by his composure and his attitude on the show, but you could feel it in his voice and how he spoke, which exuded some confidence in him. You could tell that he wasn't afraid of the space that he is in. He was exuding this celebrity and superstar artist vibe. And I like that for him. I like his appearance, especially with his signature look, the dark shades. That's one thing you can't take away from Sarkodie. If you see Sarkodie without that look, then that's not Sarkodie. And I like how he has been able to maintain that for over 10 years that he has been in the game. Also, how the interview started was a good one for Sarkodie, especially with him being exposed to new audience. They started the interview off by going into the background of Sarkodie. I think the story that he shared about his background is such a good one because it's very relatable. The story that he gave humanized him to us, for us to be able to connect with him. And I would say that background story made me connect with him on a new level. Also, the tip that he shared about building followers, where he had to grind up. One thing he made clear was that he was focused on building his fan base, not just only on social media, but also partaking in rap battles. And he was not battling people just to win, but he was battling people to build a fan base. That's what most upcoming artists get wrong. They go onto this talent show, this reality show, in the aims of winning and gaining the cash prize. They don't go in with the mentality of building and connecting with the millions of people that will be watching the show, which they can capitalize on it. But rather, they go in with the mentality of winning and possibly getting a record deal. And when they don't get that, their career seems to go on a downhill. And that's one lesson I took away from Sarkodie's interview. It's building a followers who care about your journey. And which is one of my goals for this channel, building subscribers who care about my journey. If you care about my journey and want to see how I evolve, kindly click the subscribe button. Thank you. To every artist and musician that are looking at going independent, I think Sarkodie's career is a good blueprint to follow. And one thing about going independent is that you need to have the eyes, the skills to pick the right team. That's what Sarkodie did, and which is one of the greatest factors in his success. You need to learn how to pick the right team or surround yourself with people who seems to know more about the industry that you are in. Now to signing other artists. The entertainment industry is a very capitalist industry. Its main focus is to gain money, make profit over people's labor. Most artists are cheated in the industry. You put in a lot of work, but you reap in little to no benefit. Most of our musicians, most of our writers are living from paycheck to paycheck, just like the ordinary person. This is one of the reasons why Hollywood is on strike right now. Our artists, our creatives, our celebrities are struggling. Forget about all the glitz and glamour. And hearing Sarkodie saying that, I give the artist that I signed 50-50 deal, I felt like that was a great effort. There again, I get why it feels, because being a major artist, you are fighting for yourself, and bringing other people on board is difficult, especially if they are not willing to fight for themselves. So as an artist, you have to be smart. When you get that opportunity, what do you do to make sure that you are good, to make sure you are able to sustain yourself when the industry cut ties with you? Back to the 50-50 deal, it also created the impression in my head that Sarkodie is anti-capitalist artist. I like that, but I've not always seen Sarkodie to be a capitalist artist. He's in for the money. He goes where the money is. He was chipping his creativity just to make the money. He's always about the bag. But hearing this makes me think otherwise. But I still feel that Sarkodie is a capitalist artist. He's all about the money. That's also one aspect that has kept him in the industry for long, because he's thinking about the next money move. And if a joint is not going to make him money, he's not going to do that. I can see that. It is very evident if you have been following Sarkodie. He also touched on his release of Try Me, the response to Yvonne Nelson's book, I Am Not Yvonne Nelson. I still stand by my views in my previous video. It was wrong for him to release it. Although he's talking about it was leaked and everything, that's PR talk. That's PR talk. But shout out to his PR team though. They did a very good job prepping him for this interview. And if they did not do it, then I think Sarkodie understands PR. That was what I was expecting him to do with this whole saga. I felt that he should have processed it more. Although he recorded the track, I felt that he shouldn't have given it to anybody. He should have just hold it on to himself, and he could have come up with the best way to handle this whole issue. Sarkodie is not just Sarkodie. Sarkodie is a mega artist. He's a big brand. And I think he should start thinking about such ways before he engages with people. The way he was talking about, he doesn't just respond to anybody. He looks at people from up, down, and see if they are worth his response. That was arrogance though. That was way arrogant. I didn't like that. But I get it. He's a bigger artist now. He can't just be responding to any accusation, any rumors that comes up about his work. He should be strategic and very keen to know which issues that he responds and which issue that he does not respond. And I'll say it again, this issue did not require him to respond. And if he wanted to respond, I felt like this platform was the better way for him to respond. Anytime he has an issue, the first people you have contact is your PR team. How do we navigate this issue? That's what PR people are there for. When he said that he's not good at expressing his emotion, I was like, yes, because he had cancer. That's one thing about them. They are very guarded about their emotions. That was the cancer in him talking. Like, yeah, we get it. And now to another issue that was raised in the interview that got me a little bit worried is when he began to sell Ghana to the world and encouraging them to come. It's good to have these diaspora coming around, but if they are coming in, establishing business, purchasing houses, and that money do not go into our economy, that money does not help lessen the burden on our economy. I feel like we need to put a hold on that and re-examine that. Because as a country, we don't have any system, any plans in place that will help the country benefit from such venture, which I think is good. By the end of the day, it doesn't reflect on the country. We just hear, oh, this person is in Ghana, this person comes to Ghana. But what are the benefits for the Ghanaians, the regular Ghanaians? I think we need to look into that. So for the overall interview, what I can say is that Sarkodie really understands the entertainment business. And luckily for him, he has the skill set to select the right people to help him make the right decisions for his career. I really like how he has been able to marry his business skills and his creativity very well to really create a huge career out for himself. I don't know why his clothing line did not succeed, but he has been able to succeed in his music business. It's very commendable, and it's something that I feel like we should learn from him. And I love when our Ghanaian artists do international interviews because it really put them on the map. It helps us to see another side of them. Mostly when they are doing local interviews, they feel too comfortable and they don't push themselves out. And I hope this interview opens more doors and opportunities for him as well. He also used this interview to promote his ongoing tour. I hope he has a successful tour. The link to the interview will be in the description below. If you watch the interview, let me know what you like, what you didn't like about that interview in the comment section below. And also give me a thumbs up or thumbs down depending on how you feel about this video. And if you want to subscribe and become an amazing subscriber, kindly subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. See you next time. Bye bye.